2, Ella Kelly. Number 4, Marita Kathy. Number 5, Katana Richards. Number 6, Melissa Rios. Number 8, Sophia Jimeno. Number 10, Brianna Lopez. Number 11, Tatum Gombars.
Until I get back here.
Number 14, Piper Nichols. Number 17, Erica Gorley. And number 20, Lexi Singh Manuvong. Now to introduce starters for your Texas Spurs. First, your captain, number 22, Emmy Wood. Goalkeeper, number 21, Morgan Paley. Number 5, Yavia Vasquez. Number 6, Kaylee Nazier. Number 8, Chelsea Vilka. Number 10, Isabella Sabateri. Number 11, Hannah Vitromile. Number 24, Zoe Parkhurst. Number 25, Paige Baumgartner. And number 27, Kat Mullis. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you now please rise if you are able. Direct your attention to the scoreboard end of the field. It was the honor of America with the playing of our national anthem. Let's see, are we live? Yes. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's game. I ain't gonna lie to you, it's nasty outside. That turf, you can feel the heat coming up. I can feel it up to my chin. It's just probably about 120 on the turf. It is 99 outside, feels like 106. The 6 mile per hour wind that you cannot see or feel is not helping at all. So it's going to be interesting today, especially with Arkansas coming down here with 11 players. Spurs with a full roster. And if you're tuning in for this game, don't forget we do have a second game tonight. Immediately following this one, probably maybe hopefully 20 minutes. It'll be the This is a U23 team playing. It'll be the women's team versus the other. I think it's Arkansas Legacy. Not all. We'll find out eventually. And you turn on the U.S. game for me?
Yes.
Thank you. Hopefully they haven't forgotten to play. Like they did against Bolivia. You can speak, not just laugh and shake your head. And just to update y'all, because I know a lot of y'all watch multiple games, the men's team, the premier team, did have a big playoff win last night, 3-0 over Sporting, whoever it was. So they will be advancing to the championship game sometime this coming week or next weekend against. You have scored already?
Early goal? Christian Pulisic?
Of course. 2.5 minutes in. U.S. on the board. Women's youth PSL game still yet to kick off.
This game gets out of hand, we might just watch the U.S. game instead.
Like we did that Mavs playoff game when you were on the bench watching it the whole time. When y'all played in that Hill County. Oh my goodness gracious. Y'all won like 14-0. Matthew's up here. Matthew's on the bench, not playing because it was out of hand, and watching the Mavs game because they're winning by 40 down there. I can see you doing it.
Bar down.
Oh.
Well, keeper
got a hand on it too. That's nasty. Is that a free kick or just a shot? It's just a shot.
It was a corner. They played a 1-2 off a corner. They just left Pulisic open to shoot.
Oh, that makes sense. I would too.
It's usually the one guy you want to cover on that team.
Would you operate that? Just follow the ball? Do you mind till Cannon gets back? He's on his way back. I
He's
think.
slacking over
He
there.
is.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm gonna get out of that shade. I don't blame him. If you want me to do it, I'll do it. I just gotta start the clock because I did forget to do that in the men's game the other night in the second half. I'm sitting here and Ed calls me because I texted him, and I forgot to start the clock. We're underway here. Spurs in the all blue, left to right. Arkansas in the, I'm just gonna call it baby blue, right to left with the yellow socks.
I could call that like a little faded blue.
It's kind of a.
It's like a really grayish blue.
It's kind of a gray blue camo pattern to an extent. It's also called unnecessary, but that's me.
It's like the Man City home kits from like 3 years ago with the glass shattered pattern. Except this blue is a lot more faded. Looks like they left it in the dryer for too long.
It was nice if Kenny go set up a tent for the Arkansas coach because that's the only one on the bench.
Wouldn't catch me doing that.
Good negative ball. Ooh, right to the keeper. Good work by our feet though. Arkansas was down here last weekend against the women's. I'm just gonna call them women in U23. It is what it is. And the women's team beat them 4-0, I believe.
That is correct.
And they had a few more players in 14-15. I don't think this was the girls that was involved. Could have been. Don't remember. But I know they're missing players. Everybody always is when they travel, 5-6 hours for a game. I know when the U23s went to Arkansas, they traveled up there with 10 players. Yeah. It wasn't as this hot though. Offsides. I thought she might have had it on the outside right too, just because we made that pass instead. Restart pretty quick.
I think they want to slow this game down to start with the subs.
But if you can get a quick restart, catch them on their heels, get a goal, then sit back and relax and enjoy the show.
Like England in the Euros, except do it better.
Yeah, the other night in the D1 game, the men's D1 game, that Spurs basically had to win to make the playoffs. The other team started that. I mean, they had the Chelsea bus down perfect for the first 15 minutes. Then they countered, they made it interesting, then they dropped back again. And they did it very well, though. Boy, I say that probably because they ended up winning 3-1, but
Works out. I call that.
top. Be a corner kick.
Y'all want more girls?
I already had some, thank you. We both did. We stopped on the way. Again, he's going to go between games to get us dinner, so.
Oh, I see my sister.
Who's your sister?
Earl.
Right there. Oh, I don't know. Don't yell at me.
Oh, oh.
Ball out for a goal kick. We're not muted, are we? I'm not talking for the crap of it, am I?
I don't know.
I don't think we are. I'll find out. I'll pull it up and see if we're muted. I don't think we are.
We're not. I turned volume on. Right?
Oh, did you? Okay. Thank you.
This camera's slacking some more on that. Let's go to corner.
Yep, another corner coming up for Spurs here.
Carson? Oh, well, not right now.
Let's go ball that. Oh, over to goal.
Did you see it posted over? Mm-hmm.
Shot right at the keeper. Easy save. Don't have an unofficial word from the referees, but I'm assuming we have 2 water or hydration breaks again. So. Offsides. Hmm.
Man, that double breeze feels nice.
Oh, you're sweaty. Don't know last step.
We are live and unmuted, unlike last time you were up here.
Oh no, I'm commentating today.
I know, I'm just
I'm
letting you
going
know,
live.
unlike
I'm going
last
live
time. That's
I'm
good
going
because you
live
are.
today.
Oh, aye.
Fine. Yeah.
Can you grab that for
A
me?
lot
Can you get
better.
back on, please? Thank you.
Oh man, here we go. Well, I mean, if you remember what Morgan did in the goal last game, you're not too worried when you have someone coming out of it, right?
Wow, I was thoroughly impressed last game.
Very good.
Yes.
I mean, it's kind of hard for a keeper to walk out of a game, right? When they get scored on the night before and, oh, I did a good job.
Yeah.
And they did.
Yes.
You stopped 20 and 4 going, like,
Oh, yeah.
No, I don't think I was doing a very good job. I think I saw a hate comment.
oh,
I also have the games.
had a couple of players in different positions today.
Are there? I don't.
Yeah,
Don't
numbers.
get me lying about remembering who played. I did 4 teams up here, man. It's
Right.
difficult. It's like, I don't know.
I think our center forward remained the same. I think they moved
The
Kaylee out wide on the right back.
Moving the camera?
Sort of.
Every
But
once
this is
in a
your
while.
job, buddy.
I can't get through.
Of course. How was USA playing the rec team? Good?
Yeah.
You see the rec team?
That should be AC over there.
I'm okay.
Sure.
I've been sitting all day.
Okay.
They got AC back on all 3 areas, all 3 booths up here.
Oh, yeah?
Did not have it. This one was out the other day.
This one?
This one, yeah, and that one, both were out. And so we cracked that door open, cranked that one down to 61 over there, and still got a little stuffy over here.
There's no score on the overlay because Dennis is sick. And I'm not figuring out how to do it.
Yeah, that's a lot of work, to be honest with y'all.
Hey, that'll teach our subscribers to tune in at the beginning. Get the full experience.
It's still 0-0.
9+ minutes in.
Now say Spurs have like 80% of possession.
Yeah.
Yeah, Arkansas did.
They've created a couple of changes in the final third, but
I mean, it's,
nothing too dangerous just yet.
it's so hot.
The trainer had to
Yeah.
thing down on it again. 120 on the field, on the turf.
So is there like a temperature where they decide to cancel? Or is
It
it
Yeah.
could be canceled. That was her.
her suggestion?
Yes, because there's a temperature on the field that you're supposed to cancel. There's a some other term she used that we're well over. It's supposed to be like 91 and we're at 94. Balls out of bounds. So theoretically, that's a.
It's a
So
lighting.
there's us.
Okay, she's.
You may not be able to read it, but
But it has like
What'd she do last
light
time,
and
Hannah?
dragons in it.
and a vitramile, I do
I made
believe.
it.
Was she at the last game?
Yes, because I keep trying to say the name and whatever. It's one of the ones I know I butcher, but
Yeah.
I'm not really gonna. Or I'm probably saying wrong,
I think
and
he's winning. That's interesting.
but then if no player's ever gonna tell me it's wrong,
Yeah, it doesn't get fixed.
you know,
Well, Raul still says you've done a great job. What is it?
That's not what he said. He said last year you did a great job. This year not as great.
I think collectively you've done a great job, Scott.
Yeah, I agree.
Kind of what we were just talking about before Ken got here. How Morgan made like 20 saves, and then one game they lost 4-0.
yeah.
Now it's tough for a keeper to come out of that. and go, "Oh, you had a great day."
Yeah, even though
Yeah, they really did. But-
We
we talked about it.
yeah, I mean,
Up here, the same neighbors, and she's made so many saves.
well, not only that, the keeper for Bell County Division I team that time y'all beat them 13-14 nothing.
Oh yeah, and you probably made 40 saves.
The reason it wasn't 2 was because of their keeper.
Nice.
And I told him, I go, dude, you're the player of the game. You had to be. But I mean, and he was hurt the last 10 minutes and could barely walk. And he said, I would have subbed myself out in a heartbeat.
I mean, maybe not so much at this level, but at other levels, sometimes you think about like do you want to be a keeper on a team that wins all the time and you get like maybe 2 or 3 shots on target, or you want a lot of work
You won't work.
to be seen and stuff like that?
You won't
right?
work.
So,
One of the best goalies I've seen, and one of the best goalies who played for the Spurs team, Justice, who
Yeah.
she played on a mid-tier, before ECNL, mid-tier to bottom-tier Division I team. And she saw shot after shot after shot, and just made her better and better. Ended up at D1 down in Alabama, one of the schools down South Alabama.
Arkansas is very well aware of their numbers. They're just sitting back.
When I was putting up their tent, their coach was just saying, "Don't run.
Yeah.
Just let the ball work."
They're aware of their numbers of 11.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
Not today.
No, especially not today.
You could do it with, you have a bunch of D1 players on your team. You could do it with, fit college players. But not when it's 100 degrees outside
Yeah.
on turf.
But they have 2 games.
So
this
those,
weekend?
oh.
Those Arkansas have 2 games.
they
down
probably
here.
played both. They probably played yesterday and they probably played today.
Who did they play yesterday?
The Dallas Legacy.
First, probably maybe.
Or could have been Hurst.
Hurst, yeah, one of the 2.
Because that's the other thing for them is like
They're
trying to
trying to-
manage like the longevity of the weekend when you travel and you only have 11 kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just hope you don't. Well, yeah. I mean, it's. By the way, Mo, congratulations on the big win last night.
And that's all them. The
It's
team
good.
gets the job done.
That's a good point, but they don't really need you. I'm just kidding.
You want to get to a point actually when you're coaching that like in training you work on certain things that when the game happens they can just want to apply it, right? So
You do things to make the games easy.
exactly. And they played yesterday like a team. Like that's I mean it's a very cliche phrase, right? But they literally did that and it was very consistent.
Ooh, that's dangerous.
Looking for her. She's got legs on her.
Good work by Heavy.
But again, I'm comfortable having more than that.
Yes, I mean.
I'm not worried.
Through ball, gonna find his way to the keeper.
I'm not wrong. I think the outcome last time was it should be significantly different because now the story has shifted. Right? Like,
Yeah.
You know, they haven't.
Last time we were the ones that traveled and had
Right.
a few players, and this time it's the reverse.
But is it Wolves or
Yeah,
Legacy
this
the ones
is
that carry the D1 players?
Both.
Wolves. I've always known it as
It's this
Wolves.
team, yeah.
Now, I've heard Legacy has picked up some players since last
Yeah.
time they went up there, who will be playing the women's team next. So, in fact, tied this team.
The legacy.
Yeah,
Ah.
up there, so you know they had more
They had all
players.
their, yeah.
So,
Oh, here
So
is
that's a good ball. That's a real good ball.
She
Keeper.
doesn't get that low.
Woo.
It's just half a step away.
Yeah, keeper's a little late coming off her line too. She's fortunate the ball got to the box. U.S. still up 1-0.
Who scored?
Pulisic 2.5 in. Beautiful shot. Keeper got a hand on it. It still ducked under the post after it tipped his fingers. I mean,
that's,
it was.
that's a tough game for the U.S. they're in right now.
Bolivia.
Yeah, well, these days, the way they're doing,
Is
you
it-
never know. You're gonna
Yeah.
get beat by Colombia 5-1, and then you go tie with Brazil,
Tie Brazil.
or you lost in the last minute or whatever. They lost. Remember?
I really didn't count.
It was 3-2. Yeah, it did.
Oh.
The linebacker, as you call them.
No, that was Mexico.
That's Mexico.
They
Brazil
tied
beat
one more.
Mexico.
Oh,
yeah,
okay, okay.
That was Mexico.
You're right. You're right. So you just don't know. And I think that's part of the problem. Is like they don't have consistent competition against quality teams.
Yeah.
I think the U.S. problem against. Oh, good
That was a
work.
good run.
She'll
A real good
one
run by
more.
Hannah.
One more, but she's done
Hit
all
it.
the work now.
Hit it.
Strike.
I mean, I think Kenny would agree, right? You go that far, you do all that work,
Yeah,
you might as well have a shot, right?
You shoot it.
Yeah, you take your chances.
That was our
Water
first,
break already,
first
huh?
water break.
It's 15. It's going to be 2.5. There's going to be, yeah.
Oh, they're doing
2.5.
two?
Oh,
Uh-huh.
sure.
Yeah.
Two.
I think, I forget her name. It's called Female Steve.
No, the trainer.
The trainer.
What's her name?
She was
Katrina.
measuring the field or whatever.
It was
right?
120.
It was 120 on the field.
And there's another marker that if it gets above 91 point something, it's all these factors. I don't know, whatever, too much for me. You know, it's math. And it's 94 something.
But is that a UPSLE or?
It's like an Ed rule.
I don't know what it is, to be honest with
Because
you.
how does it feel like we've played? I mean,
Oh.
youth kids even playing hotter weather.
Yeah.
At, you know, you play at 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock.
But typically not on turf. And that's the big.
Well,
We do sometimes.
Gold
Yeah.
Cup last like 2
Okay.
weeks ago was at Pedrono. All turf fields.
Yeah.
Super hot.
Yeah.
We need to get this to about 4 or 5 nothing though, just so they don't let this stoppage time come into play. And
Your favorite part?
no, not when there's a second game. If we have one game at 5 o'clock, I'm okay with whatever you want to do. But we got a game starting after this.
Where's paintball? Remember,
From where the mouse.
2010s had a paintball booth party. It's fun.
Who?
Sean. A lot of fun.
You got hit with the paintball?
Maybe just wearing the mask, I guess. Must have been. What would you do, Ken? You press them high quickly and wear them out, or do you let the weather
You
slowly?
you run them down. You have, especially because it's different for the men's, where you can't come back in. If they get swept out this time, they can come back in next time.
I guess
Yeah,
they
but
have,
they
they have
have
more
no subs.
consistent
I mean,
No, no,
action.
for
for
Spurs, I'm
action,
saying,
yeah,
yeah, run them down.
I run them into the ground the first 30
Yeah.
minutes and let them
Say,
realize.
hey, every single striker and winger you press, and everyone steps up high, and
But I think that's you thinking like a winger who's
well, I'm
fast.
sure, yeah. But I mean, they
versus,
have a
like-
lot of speed. They've already shown, and they have attacking options on the bench. So
When'd you go?
Yeah, I would wear them down early.
you try and just.
I guess the
grab
fact that you do have consistent fresh legs rotations,
them. Exactly.
do you
Like, you
allow
can-
you to just kind of just go out?
Yeah, 22 minutes. You sub all three of the ones in the front out if they're tired, and give them a 20-minute break, and they can go back in right at the half.
You got a new goalkeeper
Oh, good steal. Good work. Right at her.
It's starting to get in more dangerous areas though.
Yeah.
I had a couple build outs outside. I think Kaylee got deep enough into got a corner off of it.
That is Kaylee, is it not?
Right back?
Which one?
On the
Oh,
back.
she hit right back today.
That's what I was saying.
Ah.
Before you got here, I was telling Scott like how some of the girls are playing different positions.
Yeah.
And of course he has so many rosters and names and numbers.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't know, man.
See, but I told you the other game when
there
we
it is.
talked.
There it is. Here's a Ken Lang run.
Keepers off her line well. There is a Chelsea on this team. When you call Kelsey Chelsea that one game.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of
Yeah, there is.
number 8.
I coached Matthew's team one year. I had, what was it? What's his name? No, it was. I had 2 boys with the same name, co-ed. I mean, it's U6 or so, and
Yeah.
Taylor, Tori, Tyler, and Tyler. And I put them all on the field at the same time. I was like, I'm done. What did I do to myself?
Yeah.
I mean, Tyler.
You got 25 coming off.
Oh, thank you.
And one state 10 is coming on.
I don't wanna do I thought what? Who came on?
25 came off.
Far side.
Okay. Hang on, let me get the roster I wanted up. I wrote some visiting team roster on the back of it.
Oh.
So who do we think it was?
It's the girl on the far side right now.
The one that's making the run.
25 came off. And
She-
one running towards
It's the one that just came in.
I wanna say that's.
7.
Long ponytail, can't even tell.
I know.
It looks like a 7.
Yeah. No. That looks like a 9.
9?
It might be a 19.
I
Might
hate
be
you.
2 numbers there.
It could be, because
Is there a 9?
Bella was supposed to start and did not.
She was late, I think, or something happened.
Okay,
She was
that's
on
handball.
on the sidelines. Ooh. But it's a good sub because you saw the rotation, so like I think she realized that there might be some opportunity down the middle with speed.
Yeah, so she put number 11 in the middle. Hannah.
Hannah in the middle. And the girl that just came on like was, I think last game, she was one of those girls. She was taking on a couple of the women players on pretty well too. So they put her out wide.
That's why this game is extra important for the U23s.
Yeah, they need that.
They could finish 1-2 in this league.
Yeah.
And both host a playoff game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure this one will be the one that kind of determines that
Yes.
for at least the U23s.
Even though they do have to go back up there, but
They do? Oh yeah, 'cause
Well,
it's
the
the
forfeit
yeah,
game.
yeah.
19 went in.
19.
And the numbers in the front helped. Because
Yeah.
the ponytail was not gonna.
No, yeah.
Was not gonna give us anything.
Last Spurs substitution in the game was number 19, Bella Alfaro. Yeah, all y'all with good eyesight, thanks for nothing. I had to get my binoculars out.
Well, hey, I mean,
I
to
know.
be fair,
Yeah.
To be fair, I didn't even see her go in, so thank you.
I already got a suggestion from Matt Jones that commentary her be top quality today.
From who?
Matt Jones,
Who's Matt Jones?
Dave's.
Oh, Dave's dad, yeah.
I know they had a daughter that used to play for the Spurs. I don't
Genevieve?
think so, but I don't know if she ever played UPSL.
No, she was coached by Ed. And that team kind of exploded one year.
Gotcha. It's hard to be out there. I remember we had a D1 game last year over in Arlington Heights
Oh,
at like 6.
Yeah.
Just warming up at 5 was, I mean, I can't say it was hotter or less or whatever. I just remember thinking to myself, like, I can barely see
Yeah.
Like the sweat is in your eyes to the point you can't. You know what I mean?
I still have them, but I ordered long sleeve jerseys.
So it gets to a
And
point
I was
where
really
like even
miserable.
as talented as you may or may not be, your feet just don't respond. But
It's
here
not
we go.
ball. It's a great ball.
Here we go.
A good cut.
Better.
It almost seems like they can have one more like
They get
a
through.
little bit closer,
Yeah.
but the moment they see the chance to shoot, they're taking it. Which I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but
It seems the keeper's
center backs seem to be starting to wear out a little bit. Just
Yeah.
keep going at them, you know.
She has not hit the turf once today, and it does not look like she wants to either.
The keeper.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
you got
I'm
a
sure.
valid point
Yeah.
there. I mean,
She
that
came
comes-
out for a ball earlier and just scooped it up one hand that she did not even want to bend over for.
You sound like someone that's played a position.
Someone who knows there's times he has not wanted to hit the ground
He
before.
recognizes the signs.
Yeah.
You do get tired of hitting the ground sometimes. I mean, it.
Especially
I'm
on
a-
120-degree turf.
Well, I remember one year, it was probably when he was playing for both teams, and y'all took 2 weeks off, and people started.
five here.
This is a dangerous player.
No.
She's the one that almost scored last time.
Oh yeah,
You got to remember, Morgan's in goal.
True.
That day.
I mean, the one she hit last week, that number 10 was a rocket.
but Ed gave y'all a 2-week break, and there's people in the group chat complaining about it. Matthew goes, "I'm so thankful for this 2-week break. I've
Here we
been playing
go.
2
Here we
games."
go.
Yes. Oh, tried to chip her.
Yeah, tried to dink it over.
Dennis would have been excited.
Yeah.
Yes.
We root for chips all the time.
But it definitely sounds like Matt is on the money there. Like we're not. Let's see what happens when the ball's played across the ground.
Yes.
But every shot has been like mid-section, mid-air, like within hand reach.
Yes. And that one that she.
Will she make a
Stop
kick
with her
save?
foot, yeah.
I don't know. That worked out well.
Yeah.
She had a pretty good game last time.
Emmy's a good player.
So it's almost like you see that happening like she meant it.
Yeah.
Like it's
Well,
not.
She was
Yeah,
trying to get it
not
up
miss
here,
it.
out of danger. 2 subs coming. That's Allie, the first one, I do believe.
Shorter.
From Forney. Good work. Oh.
Oh,
There you go.
there you
Matthew
go.
was wrong.
Yeah.
Nine.
All the way down to the line. And I think the girl warming up, if you see her across the field, that's the 2010. She's a 2010.
Going over there?
No. So down by the benches, see everybody's underneath the tent.
Yeah.
She's over there stretching, about to like get ready to get called in. She's a 2010.
Okay.
Yeah,
So she's a freshman in high school, right?
maybe in 8th grade.
Maybe in 8th grade, yeah.
That's about what my boys' team is.
Think they could play UPSL?
God, no. It's Wyoming soccer now. There's tap breaks there.
It's a good ball.
It's a good run.
She is in.
Oh, that's a good cut.
Good shot. Good save.
Yep.
Okay. She's willing to play
Lay it
today.
off. Lay it off. Good. Kaylee has a leg on her. She's gonna hit one from somewhere. I wonder if they're playing her right back. If they, whoever played right back usually is not here, or just maybe a strategy to
Yeah.
overlapping runs and all that.
Spurs substitution room game number 3, Allie Cifuentes. And number 9, Ella Lewis.
So Ella's the other one that plays at OU.
That was pretty good.
Is
Yeah.
she?
Yeah.
I think I've ever seen her in a game, but they train right next to
I
like
said, I've
my
only
boys
seen
on
her
Mondays and Wednesdays, and
when they do
you can
finishing,
tell like just
yeah.
the way they talk and
Yeah.
so.
And she's the other OU.
There's a couple of other girls, aren't there, or no? I know there's supposed to be a
There-
couple.
This one on the ball is
Uh-huh.
from OU. And then
It's a good strike. Just wide.
There's Nevaeh, right? It's from OU.
Nevaeh, yeah.
And I think Ella. name's
Okay.
I just tell you, they looked a lot like Stories' goal yesterday.
I saw, you showed me the video of it. It kind of creeped to that back post, or was it near post?
Yeah, I mean, I think it was just the fact that like it was a ball one off the right back.
Yeah.
And now they're all running backwards, and then all those center backs in the way that the
Just
shot
everything
goes
just-
through
yeah.
enough that the keeper reacts late enough that it can keep to that corner. So. See, this is her playmaker.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, she does everything for them when she has the ball.
She's a lefty. There's something about like a lefty, like a left-footed player on the ball. Like when they're taking players on, it's just different. The body language is different.
The ball snuck in, but
Well, it's like I played basketball through 10th grade in high school. Anytime somebody wanted to jump shot with the left hand,
It
I
throws
was
you
never
off.
near it. I was like, dude, what are you doing?
It's different.
Yes.
Number 11 has chased down like 4 of those through balls earlier, and this next one she was like, nope, I'm good.
Who is that? What number? 2. Spurs substitution entered game number 2. Lauren King. I think he's so yeah, you might be right. I think she is young.
Yeah, extra whole families.
Yeah. Oh, that gets through.
nice
That's
dummy.
what I want. That's a
Oh.
beautiful
Yeah,
ball.
it is.
That's a beautiful, nice on the touch. A lot of pink.
Ooh!
Oh, off the post. Good dummy.
They're there. They're knocking on the door. She's looking for that room, but she said nope.
Yeah.
Play to my feet now.
Yeah.
I don't think you realize how hot it is out here. Just play to my feet. They're knocking on the door. Plenty of chances.
I mean, they're a talented team, so they can play smart and play with you. Just
See,
they get worn down.
I have to say,
This is,
but it gets into that conversation like again, the men's dominate, a lot of opportunities.
Oh.
You keep knocking and knocking, and the other team gets one chance, and it's some beautiful goal that turns the game around.
Water break.
15
That's Carly
and 12. 15 and 12.
Grace.
You can announce
So
that.
Grace and Carly are
Oh,
going
well. Well, I don't know how to 15 on my roster.
Is that for sure Carly though?
Huh?
That one's for sure Carly.
12
though,
is
right?
Carly.
12 is.
Who's 15?
It's Grace. Grace Paul, 16. She played for Amanda.
12 and 16.
Yes.
Spurs substitution in the game. Number 12, Carly Dennis. And number 16, Grace Paul.
And there's one more.
Oh, who's that?
I don't know.
A little.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looks
14.
like a 14.
Yeah. Also in the game, number 14, Tatiana Diaz. All right, we're about 31 and a half minutes into this game. It's still 0-0. Pretty much controlled by the Spurs U23s. Arkansas's had their chances. We're all kind of waiting on the fatigue to set in over there, as they only have 11 players.
15.
Hey, this Gio Reyna got assaulted earlier.
Oh, really? Bad.
Yeah, it's pretty. He's alright though.
What's the overall feeling about that? I mean,
Gio
are you a
Reyna?
fan?
Berhalter out. That's the overall feeling. Everyone's on board with that
Since
one.
day one, I've never liked the hire.
No one likes good
I
goal.
think it's like there's. I understand like some players, right? Like
Yeah.
they've played, but again, it's like back when they played, like the U.S. national team in general, like was not what it is now. There wasn't the growth and the focus behind building all these players playing. Like nobody was playing overseas. Like they were just local players playing in the dribble up MLS. If you remember what I mean.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
So like there was nothing.
The only people that did penalty kicks different.
But I think between him and listening, or even having to deal with listening to Alexi Lalas talk about
Oh,
soccer,
yeah.
I will. You know what
He
he's-
is someone that no one actually likes.
Oh my God. You know what he calls building out the back is a disease. And Belgium's got it. And that's where they lost to. Like, oh my God, man.
He's one of a kind.
Yeah.
Glad we get that second ball off the field.
Carter's
Yeah.
left wing. Ella in the middle. And then they're putting Grace at left back.
Yep.
I guess we'll just play the 2 balls.
Yeah.
That works.
Second ball on the field's all good.
Where is it? Oh,
Yeah.
It's blending in though.
Yeah, I was trying to point it out. He's pointing at it the whole time. Oh, there you go. One of the.
Emma's got it.
Yeah, Emma's going to get it.
You're a good player.
Yeah.
She plays with Kevin's team.
Amanda's team now,
Oh yeah, nice.
I think. That might be
Well.
false information, actually.
Oh,
Good
it's
tackle.
Carly.
Oh, she got up.
Good turn.
Good shot.
Oh, my.
Catch that, but good save. It's a good step on a defender. Good read.
Oh. You're not like giving it on the ground. Sure they'll have a laugh about it later. What is the young girl's name?
Lauren King. Number 10, Lauren King. No, wait, who I went out back?
I think it's
that's
her.
what she said.
Yeah, Lauren King,
Yeah.
number 2.
I mean, age, whatever, right? I mean, you have
You
players.
can play, you can play.
Well, I mean, Emmanuel and all that stuff,
Yeah.
but I mean, they start somewhere, right?
Yeah.
She's done a great job so far. I don't think she's lost the ball yet. She's patient on the ball.
Where's she play?
I want to say Sting, but I could be wrong.
Cook her up.
It's a good ball. Good find. Wait a second.
We are entirely in their field
Yeah.
at this point. It's a good ball with a fine Ella. Oh.
This one.
It's like you need a goal before the half.
Yes.
Yeah, you want to try and get at least one.
Because I mean, you don't get into that halftime and they're like, oh hey guys, you know we held out for 45 minutes, let's do it again. Like, they still have that confidence. You put one in them right now, and they're like, well, you know. I feel like if you were Arkansas, you would hold on to the ball.
You just want to keep
You
it.
would possess
yeah.
it longer. Like all their touches were like positive.
Ooh.
That's a nice triangulation there.
Oh.
Okay, Lauren King is a youth player.
She is?
I don't know how young. Because somebody's asking about one of the other players, Rebecca's high school coach, Matthew knows, says her daughter, who's going into 7th grade, has done skills with Lauren, with her.
Okay.
So she is a younger player.
Yeah.
Younger
She's
player.
definitely playing club somewhere.
Yes.
Here's a press now. We have a high press, it seems. Size difference. So number 2.
Lauren King.
That was out.
And if you don't get one here, if I'm the Arkansas coach, I'm walking, then when the ladies walk up the field, I'm just, hey, you only got to go 45 more minutes.
Yeah.
You know, and if
Yeah.
we get one, we get one. If not, cool. But you've lasted the hottest part of the game. It's cooling off.
So, yeah, there's
You know,
cloud
I mean,
coverage
it's
now.
a psychological game now.
Then our keeper's gonna have sun in their eyes next half as well.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be actually worse. That part will be worse.
It hasn't been out much though. I mean,
It hasn't, but you never know.
exactly.
Oh.
Good
in the last 5 minutes, he's asking them to push and see if they can find a goal.
Yeah, just-
before the half, because they seem to be a little more.
Get a cheap one in the last 5 minutes
Yeah.
and come out feeling real good. We'll just park the bus second half.
Good idea.
Goal. United States, 2-0. We should have Balogun.
Balogun?
I was sitting there trying to read over Washington. What did I just miss on the field?
The adopted American.
Someone tell me who this is. Oh, it's Kayla Smith in my eyes. See that? Spurs substitution in game number 4. Kayla Smith. Okay, now we're just going to run Lauren King from outside back to striker, or
Yep.
Outside
left wing, whichever.
And she moved Carly into the middle.
Yeah, with the 6.
Yep. She's got a little strike too, like between his legs. So they play with 1-6 or 2?
2.
It's good. Yeah, it was a good ball.
It's a good ball too.
Yeah.
Just a little heavy.
Yeah, she read it well.
Eric,
I know.
just hanging out in the AC.
We're 40 and a half minutes into this, no score. Spurs have gotten better, but lately Arkansas, that's a good ball.
A little too hard under our feet.
0-0, Arkansas's had a few chances. Playing Wilkerson, they only got 11 subs. Or no subs. They only
Yeah,
got
no subs, 11 players.
I know.
11 subs is a luxury.
We do get a whole new officiating crew for the next game too.
Good for them. Like,
I know.
I could fourth this game from here. I got experience.
Doesn't have fourth in the women's game, only for men's premier.
Tell them.
got very kickball in the last 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Just kick it in. I mean, they both have to be feeling it.
Yeah.
That's a lot of fatigue.
She's
You
all
know,
alone.
Spurs throw. 3 minutes plus stoppage. Do not have to have stoppage for hydration breaks, but I'm sure we will.
Maybe a corner.
Yep.
They maybe get one here, no?
Yeah.
This will be deflating. You get a goal here, it deflates.
On a
I mean,
corner,
because
yeah.
they are tired.
Yeah.
The fatigue's starting to set in.
This
and
kills the game.
Yeah, the flow of the game kind of dies out. Oh, that's a good ball.
It is.
Oh,
Good work by
here comes
keeper.
it.
She lets everyone know that it's hers.
Yeah. That's just a time kill.
Yeah.
Team's not even past the 50. She was gonna punt it now. She didn't have that.
They're like, please don't kick this long. I do not want to chase anymore.
She's got a boot too. A couple of
Yeah.
hers went to the opposite 40.
It needs to be Arkansas's game. Just move.
Let the ball run for you.
I mean,
US game is at halftime now.
Up 2-0.
Yes.
that's a good
It's a
ball.
really good ball.
That's. Hey, off.
Back post.
Oh, good ball.
Should have been one
One touch, yeah.
She wasn't.
But
she
I'd
wasn't
be-
watching Cannon finish.
But I'd be willing to bet there was no communication letting her know there's somebody coming
Someone
from
come out.
behind.
Yeah.
Now, she could have checked the shoulder.
Hey, Scott, have you tried communicating out there in this heat? You lose your breath, you lose your words, you don't want to shout because it might be the last
Nothing
thing
makes
you
sense.
do.
Yeah.
You know, my daughter at U11, her coach, when they did fitness, made them communicate. Because the first thing you quit doing when you're tired is what? You shut up.
Stop talking.
So he said, you're going to keep running if you don't talk and communicate and encourage each other. Because you will shut down immediately and not communicate.
And Mel and men are already thinking about what the next half of the look like.
Yeah, they're there chatting.
We are in a stoppage here.
Because they've played well, they've got in their box like
Yeah.
as often as you would think. But you can tell the guys sometimes, you can play great, most entertaining soccer you ever played, but if that ball doesn't hit the net,
Yes.
what are we doing on time? Where are we at?
Any second.
It's stoppage time,
Yeah.
so
Oh yeah.
they don't let us know how much time's left.
Here on the
Oh.
counter, here on the counter.
Look for Grace. You can find
Just
her.
play her, Nella.
Good ball.
Go at her.
She got sport coming.
Lauren King's making that run.
Yeah. Make up.
2v2 here.
Good move.
Yeah, real good cut in.
Ooh.
There it is.
There's the
There
goal.
you go. Spurs goal number 2, Lauren King. Great work down there on the sideline. Who was that?
I think it's Bella.
Yeah, 19. Oh, we had
It was?
confusion on her
Yeah.
there, right?
Oh, okay, cool. That was great work on the sideline though, and played a negative ball again. Did that before with Lauren.
Well, she started the ball. She started the play moving into Ella,
Yeah.
and Ella played fast enough
Very
over
true,
it. And you follow that play.
Yeah.
A lot of times you make a nice pass and you're like, ooh, what a great ball I just passed. But that guy's on his own now. Which is Cannon's favorite thing to see when he's playing. Hello?
love
Help.
I love it.
She keeps asking for runs, which I'm sure she's
She's-
used to
yeah.
getting and doing when she plays everywhere else she does, maybe.
There's halftime, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see y'all back in about
You can just
15
see
minutes.
this. Kelly.
All righty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the second half here. 1-0 Spurs.
Number
Go with the pink wrap in the middle.
A nice little stoppage time goal
Oh, we're supposed
by Lauren King, the 13-year-old playing for Spurs.
And that's just been at the 10, which is your usual spot.
It is
to
hot.
ask her about her. She was like,
115, 120 on the turf.
If there's one thing I could bet on every single occurrence in life, it'd be Western Kennedy get a yellow card.
You get yellow? Shocking.
Every single time he gets a yellow.
Kaylee was with the women's team. I don't know if she was on 23. It's a good
Yeah,
ball.
because she played last year. We wanted some like,
Heavy?
Board, though.
Yeah, it's heavy anyways. A little heavy touch there.
yeah, we wanted to keep Kaylee and there was and Kayla with U23s because we wanted some like leadership on them. So they played women's for the last week. Oh my gosh, 2 years? Did they play 2 years?
No, Taylor's the only one I think that's been here that long.
Yeah.
That's that age.
So that's kind of what we keep Kaylee there. 'Cause
I saw like so
love
like random about like, well, there's your team. They've just been hanging down there.
Oh,
Right in the shade of the lamp pole.
Over down in the
yeah.
shade of
Let's
the
celebrate and get dressed.
concessions and all that.
Yeah, you're good.
Left foot across. Ooh.
More of a crowd now.
You said women's
It's a
team.
nice touch.
I thought we had a great crowd for this game just because it's 8 million degrees.
Well, yeah, it's
Sitting in the
still
middle
an
bleachers.
impressive amount of people for the given circumstances.
Yes. Anybody showing up for this is impressive.
I like the kid, I guess.
Or they're like Jack Grimes. It's just their Spurs ultras.
With the
The
gender
Vuvuzela.
reveal thing.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was too funny. You saw that, Scott?
Uh-uh.
On our opening home game. against
Kane
the
scored.
Bell game.
And one
And
of
this
his buddies
guy
had the gender
popped
reveal
off a gender
popper.
reveal smoke thing.
Oh.
And had a Vuvuzela and a cowbell and just lived his best life. He showed up to the game last night.
Behind the runner. Runner's cutting inside. That's way too aggressive of a workout with this much time before your game.
Oh,
The keepers?
Whoever
Yeah.
that is, I don't care. That's too much of a workout,
an hour before game time,
at least. We're looking at, yeah,
7:15 kickoff.
That's one thing I tried to tell him. I was like, an hour before kickoff in this heat for warm up, like it's not necessary.
It's too much.
I mean, you need to warm up for like maybe 10 minutes, cool down for 10, and then play. Like anything more than that is just gonna hit.
good strike.
Oof.
Just a little wide left.
A little bit of venom in it.
Just offsides.
Oh.
He was just off.
Were they-
There, like.
It's
yeah.
interesting though when you get called off sides and the striker turns and says check bar.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't him that was offsides. He was behind the ball.
Yeah.
That's the guy who got played through.
But still, when someone's called off sides and you ask the check bar, you should be pretty confident. But work on Spurs.
I'm not saying overall.
No, no, no. Today, I think
Cross goes right to the keeper.
Yeah. My head was actually fine. Was it like a hangover? Just tired. He's like, class. Ooh.
Nice. Strike.
She likes those
There.
hits, I love it.
Whoa!
There it is.
What a strike and what
Yeah.
a goal.
That was special.
Yeah.
Okay,
Good luck.
well, enjoy these.
See what just happened there? We need 2 of those today.
That's 10, right?
Yep.
Spurs goal number 10, Isabella Sabateri.
The kids call it a banger.
That was a beautiful strike.
Yeah.
Was that like 40 yards?
Probably.
35
She was
or
around the
something.
30.
Can you watch the replay, can
Nope.
You can pull it up on YouTube and go back.
There's a streamer, I don't know who does it. I think
It's the Black Stallion Media.
that one. They have like replays almost immediately.
Yeah.
Like okay.
Yeah, I can watch it. Oh, I'm not gonna lie.
She had to be about 40 out.
I mean, maybe 30. Because I think she pulled a move on the heat exhaustion and set in for someone. It's a lot, man. It's hard to be out there. Hope it's not the knee.
I don't know where I'm at with this, but no, that just happened, so I'm not far enough back yet.
I hope I got it.
There.
Is it the cross and keeper?
Touch. Nice. She's past the 30.
You just
35?
35. Whew.
35 yards out. That sounds special.
Easy ball back to the keeper. We get Morgan a touch on the ball at least this half. 2-0 Spurs, 53 minutes into this game.
And then I file it when I actually go back and that will file for it. Well, I never like, you know, like when I was in junior, I was filters, editing, photos, shopping, I had friends like, I don't get 100 likes over the video. I'm done. I was just done. Man, how many likes do you get per picture even?
Like 300? 400? Close. How many likes do you get?
You're right. Yeah, I told you that. I know. Yeah. Good roll in.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, good save by the keeper. Reaction save. Gets it though. Might have had a negative ball there to play, but
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
it was dangerous regardless.
It's starting to feel like if they get a third, it's just gonna run out.
Yeah, it's gonna be this is fun.
Well, the
but
2 is
it's
already
not.
starting to seem like
Yeah.
a lot. That goal is a very good goal. It's very deflating the.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you're playing great low block and you're parking the bus
And she
and
hits
someone hits
that.
around 35
Yeah.
yards and you're like, well, I guess not.
It's an Arkansas team too. They got a lot of players.
Yes. Ooh, that's a nasty foul.
Ooh.
Trainer.
Ooh. She's getting up awfully fast for the way that looked.
Yeah, they both are, okay.
I think it was just more about how she ran on her head, maybe.
The sun is out though, so it is hitting Morgan in the face
Yeah.
now. If it gets back down there, you'll be able to see it, but the sun, I don't think it's out much. We have the clouds for the most part first half. Dangerous area for a free kick, good ball. That's a goal. Direct free kick goal. Scored by,
Is that number 10 again?
sure enough is. That was a beautiful strike, over the keeper's
Yeah,
head,
hot
far
foot,
post.
She got a hot foot on her now.
Yeah.
I mean, you hit that ball from 35 yards, you're gonna just start shooting everything from that point on.
Spurs goal number 10, Isabella Sabateri.
And it's like you always want to feed her the ball now, right?
Yeah, just find her.
Just find her and let her shoot.
3-0 Spurs, 56 and a half minutes into this game. And that's a draining goal if you're
Well, they're both great.
Arkansas.
Yeah.
I mean,
They're
but
both
especially
just-
that one though. I mean, you know, 2, you're like, okay, maybe. We just gotta get down there once to make it interesting. Now it's, I don't know if
But you
we'll get
also,
back down there.
how you also get in the conversation of you need to get back the goals you lost when you went over there.
Yeah.
You got to get the goal differential in the right place.
Yeah, what was the score when they went down?
6-0.
Yeah.
6? Oh, yeah.
Or just do what Bell County did and tank a game against your
Against your own team.
against your inter-club team.
Bell County lost by like 12 goals to their others. Bell
Better
County
team.
2. So their goal differential was better, so they make playoffs.
So cheap. Is that allowed?
I mean, yeah.
They're not allowed in the same division anymore. You can't have 2 teams in the same division anymore because of things like that. It's going to happen.
At the time, it was allowed,
Oh.
Well, okay, this is I was talking about the men's league,
Ah.
though. Yeah.
and plus they're in a different division anyways. They're down in the Central Texas division. They're actually doing decent down there. It looks like.
Bell?
In Premier?
So I
Yeah.
saw them play like a tournament. I don't know if it was State Cup, Regional Cup, something before the spring season started.
Yeah.
And then they lost to Balboa, like pretty bad.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, we had some pretty outrageous scores this year. Like I think Sporting and Villarreal were like 5-5. We had
lost
an SC that was
6-5.
6-5.
Yeah. Is that right?
You are still up 2-0. Langwell.
Decent enough.
It's been a ball. Can we get to it?
I think I'm gonna throw.
You gotta throw.
Complain about how you'd expect for the first opening game of Gold Cup gets blown. Nothing crazy, but nothing too
You're
terrible.
doing the job.
Yeah.
Get out injury free.
Kelsey's just looking.
It's for a whole percent.
Yeah, she's moving. She's probably to talk to someone else.
Yeah, please.
So coming.
Number 27.
Yeah, 27.
She turned.
At least you're not in black today.
I got the full one over here.
Water break.
Water break. Hydration break.
Spurs substitution entering the game going to be number 27, Kat Mullis.
You know what I don't want to be in a game like this? Morgan. The keeper would just sit in there.
In the heat,
In
it's
the
baking.
You know when it's you know when it's worse though. You'll attest to this when it's raining or cold and you're doing absolutely nothing.
You think?
Which is worse, the heat or the cold and rain?
Cold and rain.
What do you
Because
think?
there's
Oh, yeah.
nothing you can do to warm
Cold?
up.
Yeah.
See, but that scenario happens less times than the heat one, right? It's like if it's raining, there's probably lightning, maybe not playing.
I had a high school game like that where it was just raining
You
and
had
it was
one, remember?
freezing cold and it was blowing in my
In your
face
face.
the whole game, of course, too.
I got the green ones as my
I was just
backup,
sitting there
and
like,
I
this
got-
You
sucks.
love that brand, don't you?
I just like my 2 different colored hands, yeah.
What brand of gloves did you use growing up?
I usually use Royce.
Royce.
That's probably like most well-known brand of goalie gloves, like
Royce?
like back in the 90s, 2000s.
Mainly what I used in UPSL. I mean, when I was younger, I may have just used like cheap Nike ones, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought this one. I watched it. Listen, there's no reason to get expensive gloves at 10 years old and gold. If you don't know you're going to stay there.
I had a career striker waiting for me. Right
Yeah.
Ever bought your first gloves?
Yeah, they were red, white, and blue umbrella gloves, and then I broke my wrist, and then
Did you bought her first
she
set of
bought me
gloves?
my first pair of gloves, and then she bought me my first pair of West Coast gloves, and I've been using them ever since.
West Coast.
I saved that for you.
That's their roster.
A lot of Brazilians on their team.
To do. You weren't there. Cannon was here when we scrimmaged that team from Minnesota over there at Willow Springs.
Yeah,
Their whole team was from Africa.
yeah, all of them.
And their coach gave me the roster and
Like the
handwriting.
guy and I?
No, but like, yeah, but like more organized by a lot.
Yeah, by a ton.
Like they were good.
But they all played college over there.
They're all NAIA
And then-
kids.
Yeah, and it was amazing because he gives me a handwritten roster. I kind of read over. I go, they're all going by the first name, and they're probably going to be mispronounced, but I'll do what I can.
People are looking at the semifinals and they're like, oh yeah, Foro's gonna be in the final. I wouldn't count the FW out.
That's what Chris, the referee, told me we were talking about the other night before y'all's game, and he goes, if 4-0 sleeps on Falcons, they will get beat. He goes, but that's going to be a very chippy game.
Yeah.
And a
What
lot
time
of
to
it,
start?
7-7.
and a lot of it depends on who 4-0.
We'll have.
Yeah. If they,
Who shows up?
If they deem this a difficult game,
And they have
who they're
everyone
making
show
sure
up.
everybody
Yeah,
shows up.
yeah.
You know, that's the way they roll. We all know that, which is fine. You do what you got to do. Yeah, but 4-0 brings in players for playoffs if they don't use the regular season. Yeah, I can say that.
And they pay players.
I'll say that during a men's game. I mean, it's true. Everybody does it to a point.
I have heard like Kyle say that he gets paid to play, and I'm just like, well, okay, sure. I mean, I'm not gonna be like wire. Yes, okay, great. But I mean, like, if they do, I mean,
It's
to
not
me, it's
breaking
like,
any rules, is it?
Who missed it?
I mean, technically you got paid to play because you don't have to pay.
That's what I say all the time.
So it's like,
yeah, it's
Cannon
like
gets paid to play. Cannon's a paid player in the Spurs.
my salary includes
Yeah, the
Free
salary
tuition.
includes D1 starting lineup.
Or back when you
And
had the first
65
And Premier,
minutes, 65 minutes guaranteed, and you get to wear a jersey.
Hey,
on
I've seen the
Premier playoffs.
I've seen the contract. It's all good.
yeah, I'm getting called
Yeah.
up. That's all.
I gotta find out about like nationals though, because like
Yeah, see
if
if it's not,
bringing you up
makes it to
affects
someone else.
that,
Yeah,
then
yeah.
you gotta wear a whistle instead of a jersey.
All right.
We'll make you
ladies.
staff.
When does nationals start? You know?
So it would start on the 6th, 7th, and then 13th, 14th, and then the semifinals would be 27, 28.
The ball So we all host a playoff game if you win your next game.
If 4-0 wins,
I know you'll go.
He's saying
play
for
there.
nationals, do we get a home game?
I don't know.
I don't know how that part works.
I know the one time.
It was news to me that we've never been there before.
Well,
Like before nationals and all that existed.
Yeah, since nationals existed, we haven't made it that far.
the best chance was the year 4 of each other championship in overtime.
With
And they
Kevin?
and they went on to win it all.
Yeah, yeah, because it was
And-
4-5 we
yeah,
lost, and
and
Kevin scored 4 goals.
They actually got 4-0 got lucky because their next opponent was a Houston MLS team,
Yeah,
their youth, and that's when MLS Next just signed. And they said, nope, we're not going because we just signed with MLS Next. We can't. So they took a forfeit win
And that's
all the
why
way to
FC Dallas
nationals.
didn't play playoffs anymore, because their academy is their MLS next.
yeah.
And so 4 went on to nationals and beat the Chicago team and LA team.
Well, yeah, because they didn't have any other. They beat the Chicago team handily too.
Yeah.
And the LA team they beat in penalty.
1-0.
I thought it was penalty kicks. Maybe it was 1-0.
That was
Chicago,
1-0. That goal was a nice
Boy,
goal
that
too.
goal.
They left 4's best player wide open off a throw from about 30 out. He just ripped one. That's a non-Spurs game. One non-Spurs UPSL game I've ever watched. It was a national championship
Well,
game.
But yeah, like even not so much what they bring, but the continuity of a couple players playing together makes a difference too.
And-
And that DFW team, like, is pretty consistent in who they play with.
Yeah, they have their
and they're
whole-
they're very like physical and athletic. And
The other problem you run into a lot of times with teams is the travel. You know, depending on your club, it
Who
doesn't
can
matter.
travel
Who's
and-
paying for the travel?
Yeah.
You know,
Well, we don't know.
You're making a bunch of guys pay gas and get a hotel and this and that. Ooh. You know, you
some
guys
of these
a lot.
college students are
Yeah.
Broke.
starting out on their first job or whatever, or they have a part-time job somewhere. They can't,
Mm-hmm.
So that's why you go knock on good old Bank of Ed, and Canyon will make sure that happens.
Take it out of his salary.
Everyone thinks they have a lot more power than I do.
You're in line for the throne, man. Canyon will take over.
Spurs substitution.
Not anytime soon. I'm overwhelmed.
I can't find numbers. Spurs substitution in game number 19. Bella Alfaro.
When she came on earlier, like she was like that spark.
Yeah, she kept running and running and running. Hit it again.
Take another one.
Hit it again.
Oh, she thought about it.
She finds
Ball
Kaylee
though.
though.
She doesn't drive that ball in. There it is.
Oh. Good. I think the keeper tipped it now.
I think Kayla's gonna chase that
I don't
down.
think she
Hayden's
got it.
gonna
I
get
think it was just too close to the
Yeah,
end
got
line
it.
there.
Aw. Too many bodies there. Zoe makes like that whole midfield like hers.
Mm-hmm.
Like her recovery of the ball is consistent and very effective.
She's cut back to her left every time over there. So.
Yeah, they let her too.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought she was going to cross right foot. I'm like, oh, okay, this will be interesting.
I think she is right-footed.
Well,
I
she's
think
had
it's
some
just-
nice left
yeah,
foot
she
crosses,
is.
then, which is, you know,
They are entirely like well just now.
They have one player.
35 yards
Yeah.
into their field. This
Oof.
looks like a drill.
this looks like a just don't
One
give
of
up
those-
anymore.
One of those 10v8 drills that we run sometimes.
Yeah.
Bounce the right way for Hannah. Let it ball. Play her in.
No, that's wide. There we go. Is this Emmy coming in?
Mm-hmm.
Is Kylie? Yeah.
Number 4. Kaylee Smith. Something like that.
Spurs substitution enter game number 4. Kayla Smith.
Kayla Smith.
Callahan's down there.
Yeah, he's here today. Picked the worst day to come out.
He was there on Thursday.
He comes to everything.
He saw you guys crumble on Friday.
I don't know if it's you guys.
Huh?
I don't know if it's exactly all of you guys.
Well, yeah. The children, I thought the children.
Yeah.
And the captain did not raise the bar.
I did what I could. I mean, Wolves is not going to push probably past 30 the
Again.
rest of the game.
I think they're just trying to stay under 6. So
Yeah.
the aggregate.
keep- yeah, yeah.
It's like an aggregate right between the two games, but then
Yes.
they're trying to play themselves out that way. Like, I mean, what does that conversation sound like in the halftime? Hey, just keep it under 6, guys. Keep it under 6.
Don't give up 6 or more.
It's a real bad call.
That's a great ball.
It is.
Oh,
I don't think anyone expected it to like get all the way through like that. Nice.
kept it in.
She gets through. There we go. I put a ball in.
It'll be a corner.
Corner.
US still up 2-0, 72.5 minutes into the game. We're 69.5 minutes into the game at 3-0 Spurs.
Very interested on what's happening with Aces.
Wow.
Which one? AY or AC?
AY.
There's always been 2 aces. It's always confused me.
AC.
Aces, ACES.
Oh, I didn't even know that
Yeah, there used to be a
existed.
Dallas club called Aces.
Are they good? They used to be good?
No, they're
Saw these kids walking in with the uniform.
Yeah.
The whole tag acquisition and
Yeah, it's weird.
are they gonna go Oh, that referee knows me. I don't have to go down and talk to him again. He knows the drill.
there we go.
Oh,
Good layoff.
That's beautiful.
Oh, just pull.
Oh,
Keeper got there.
that was a beautiful combination, though.
Yes, it was.
Isabel had a great game.
Yeah. Morgan gets to make another pass. That's 4 on the day.
Yeah.
I'd be trying for an assist, personally.
You do that all the time anyways. But then again, you got Cannon up down the sideline for you, so that helped.
Our other goalies don't play me, so.
Back when Cannon was fast.
Yeah.
Maybe he gets blisters and things going.
I have blood blisters right now that I complained about it once the last 2 games.
Hey, you're growing. You're
Yep.
mature over the last
Look at that.
Matthew almost had an assist when y'all played that one game out at TSP.
What a game at TSP?
Yes, y'all played a couple games at TSP.
Like UPSL?
That's
Yes.
Like
Yeah,
licensed
y'all
UPSL
played-
games.
In fact,
Scrimmage.
somebody,
It
no,
was against the Minnesota team.
it was against a team from Fort Worth where all the gunshots were, because they brought their own camera crew. And, yeah.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Why so many Minnesota teams? Like, what's the connection with Minnesota teams?
They were
No.
brand new to the league and just want to come down here and scrimmage.
They all know Ed.
Yeah.
That is one thing. That knows a lot of people.
Spurs substitution in game number 2, Lauren King. And he'll tell you he knows everybody, or more than one knows him, but
Play it off.
it's good ball. Ooh.
It must be frustrating to be out there.
Well, I'm sure it
Like, it's
is.
hard to get through a game like this. Like, we're
You're down 3.
exactly down 3.
It's
The heat is
150
just
degrees.
wear and tear of all that. And again, you had that, like you said, that second goal was just,
Yeah.
I mean, you know
It's
what?
a goal like it happens.
What do you do?
Yeah. There's certain goals that you can't do much about.
Ball's gonna get there.
Just missed hit.
For the first time.
Got time for another hydration break.
I'll probably wait 2 or 3
Just
minutes.
so we could-
Yeah.
You doing hydration break in the Copa America too or not?
I haven't seen one yet, no.
It's always funny to watch them in
Not,
the European games.
not in the games, it's indoors.
Well, those are a thing that they were talking about in the Euros now. They were supposed to have play her in. Play her in.
No, but they'll do hydration breaks when it's 85 out in Europe. And it's funny. It's 85 here. It's like, oh, that's a good day to play soccer.
Oh, we're in.
He's just been looking for a goal.
Oh,
He's been working hard at it too.
yeah. Another sub. Ella. Is it Ella?
Ella Luis. Third age. Yeah.
Spurs substitution in game number 9, Ella Lewis.
I guess they're gonna scrimmage.
It's supposed to be against my girls.
That team?
I don't know if it's that team, but my girls are supposed to. Mackenzie's going to be out here.
Well, that's what Joy was saying.
Mackenzie, Annika, Lorelei, and Tegan.
Now corner kick coming up for Spurs.
She was so annoyed yesterday. She did not want to be at that game.
Mackenzie?
Lorelai and her sister had matching up because there was a
Yeah.
I don't think she wanted
I
to be
saw
out
her,
there. I don't think she wanted to be out there.
Her mom came, or when I came in, she ran up to me and gave me a hug. And she goes, well, I guess we can cut it in for free.
You want Laura to get another goal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh.
Good strike. Ooh.
Ooh.
Some good lines over there.
Yeah. I think she used to play for Spurs.
The 10?
Oh, no, Kayla.
Second hydration break coming up. Just after 75th minute, Spurs
There he
up
is.
3-0.
The thing with the younger is like you get in contest and you're like, oh, like should she be here? And you have all these questions. She scores a goal, should have had a second. Like she's obviously earning the right to be here. Like you have to work a little harder so that nobody can put that asterisk on your name.
Hey, Matthew, if that's needed, I'm going to go talk to this coach before it gets crazy fast out there.
Savannah's friend, I'm sure.
All the other goalkeepers go.
Oh, yeah?
I think it's time.
She,
We need to change back there.
we're going to put in the shift. She gets to sit in the tent now and relax. And
Sit home. They gotta play with 11.
to Biddle that I'm not running it.
That's your team.
I physically can't be in more than one place.
It is very interesting.
The score is 2-0.
3-0.
3-0, sorry. 3-0.
10 minutes left.
New goalie.
Don't have a number for that one.
16.
16?
And then so the
Alexa H.
whatever this, what's her name in the middle? 3.
Spurs substitution after water
Yeah.
break. Entered the game in goal. Number 16, Alexa.
I coach his
just-
daughter. I coach his daughter. I coach his daughter. That's why he's here. She's scrimmaging. He's so
So
worried.
dramatic.
Yeah.
Back. To save our keeper. And Ken, I know you said you got to do something between games. That coach is pushing for a 7 p.m. kickoff.
I don't know what my phone's at, so it just depends if it dies. If it dies, hey, the stream's gone.
I don't know if that coach knows that
He's not in
he
charge.
doesn't care what he wants.
He's wearing red for the record.
Oh boy.
Huh?
Yo, got it.
Yeah,
Who
Gil
did?
got it. Gil.
Who's Gil?
David Gill, the sporting coach.
Oh, okay.
He did. And I was telling her, I can't believe you're recording this because I just want to ref here anymore. You don't, it's like you getting on the announce thing. You're like, well, here comes Ed to ruin the day or something like that. Or like, like, well, you don't bite the hand that feeds you, man.
I watched an official in an indoor game. The guy who owned the indoor facility was coaching, and the referee put the whistle to his mouth to call too many players on the field, and the coach looked at him like this, and he took the whistle out of his mouth.
Oh boy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, you can't do that, you know? Yeah, 16 and somebody,
3, yeah.
or 14.
So, Allie came in for Carly.
I'm just talking about who's on the field right now.
Yeah.
Allie went in last time?
Allie went in for Carly.
Okay.
And then Morgan came out for the other keeper.
I got 16 and 14 going in. No,
Oh, 3.
3.
I don't know what number the goal is.
Okay, I'm not who's on the sideline. 16 and something.
The defensive mid.
Who?
Also in the game, the last substitution was number 3, Ali Cifuentes. I got 14 on the sideline. 14 and 15.
You're funny on that. See what happened last time? No, you weren't even there,
I did it. I saw you playing right back. It was great.
You were there.
Or was that 16? Okay, there's 2 16s in.
That's,
Yes.
Grace is the other one. The one on the sideline that was Grace.
That's who's about to come in.
Yeah.
Because look,
So we really can't do that.
Well, just don't announce them.
Great theory, Ken. The next.
Yeah.
Spurs substitution in the game. Tatiana Diaz and Grace Paul. That's okay. I remember when we went out to play 4-0 one game. It might have been their D1 team. They put a keeper in the goal. He came out of goal and put on a different jersey number.
their D1 team was a lot better
Was it?
the last couple of seasons.
Yeah.
This year. I don't know if it's because it's a true like E21.
It's not.
Whatever.
Their goalie was 38.
So.
He told me.
I
People,
don't, and then that one dude was like
yeah.
jacked.
He's not 23.
He came out to one training and Kevin was like, somebody invited him to come on. I'm like, you can invite the league.
I was like, when y'all beat them one time, when the one team beat them out there when I was walking out, this guy was sitting there talking about, yeah, it's supposed to be a U23 league. This guy is talking to his 10-year-old son. I'm like, I don't think you know what you're talking about because you're 30.
Hey man, hey.
I know he could have get out of kid when he was 13.
Actually, the D1 has beaten 4-0 like consistently the last couple seasons. It's Premier that's been difficult to say the least.
There's nothing new about that. It's not just the past couple of seasons. It's keep going back year after year after year with that.
I was a feeling we had him when we had him here.
Out there.
I know that hurts.
That lower line, who's the other one?
Tegan?
Allie's out of town, right?
Yeah. They get back this next weekend.
And they were asking me if like Labor Day we doing.
Yeah, me too.
No.
That's what they asked me.
Labor Day is club. That weekend is Labor Day Plano. That's a good tournament.
Yeah, it's a great tournament. It's probably the best tournament in the area. Other than the Dallas Cup, but
Look has been running for 80 years.
yeah.
The only thing I didn't like was like
Fields?
The weight. Well, I mean that's what it is, right? I mean, until I think with Craig Ranch, that's going to make a huge difference.
West McKinney though, it's not Plano.
I know, but like as far as like leagues, like every league has like crap fields. Like you play in Plano, like some fields in Russell Creek, some fields in Russell Creek are terrible.
Yeah.
Questionable yellow.
You know, Fairview.
Did you give her yellow?
No,
Oh.
you could.
Yeah.
Fairview.
I think he's touched his cards.
Athletic
Seaplex.
Club, XK, like yeah. Well, Seaplex has turf, so if they're
Yeah.
like, you have terrible fields just about anywhere.
But
But-
big switch here.
But I like the fields. What I didn't like was like they have both teams like do the medal ceremony like together, and I'm like,
The first and second place?
and the guy's like, well, no, this is how we do things. This is the right way to do it. And I'm like, I don't think you've ever played soccer because I don't want to be sitting with the team that just beat me in the final, and like celebrating with them beating me. Like
State Cup does it.
there's like a stage, right? Like
Yeah.
they're not in there, like. But I'm talking like I'm here, you're there.
Yeah.
We're all together, like we're almost like on the same team. It doesn't make sense.
Four minutes plus stoppage left. Spurs up 3-0. We're gonna have a quick turnaround between games. Some of this Arkansas team's ready to get it kicked off so they can go home and
Oh, there's only 4 minutes left.
yeah.
Plus stoppage.
Second half flew.
I don't know if there's gonna be much,
There's 2 goals.
but still, it's
These
just
refs are
yeah. Like I'll always say, referees and me and Dennis get paid by the game, not the hour. So we don't want stoppage time. We don't want extra time. We just want these games over with.
Well, last night they were like giving us 5 minutes, and then we asked why, and he goes, "Well, you know, we had some subs and goals." I'm like, "What?
Well, yesterday's ref was very
Handsy?
animated.
Oh, he'll never ref here again. I'll tell you that."
He was like a cartoon character. Am I wrong?
You're not. I mean, the whole
Yeah.
he was doing all these hands.
I gave you a warning and you a warning.
Just like.
Yeah.
What do you get? Out of here. Sounded like that Vince McMahon. Look at that run that kid's making. I love it. But you play with your head down, you're never gonna see her.
It's a good little chip.
Ooh.
That's our second.
That's our
yes,
second
it
goal.
was.
You love to see it.
Spurs goal number 2, Lauren King.
You almost just said sporting goal.
I did it, did I?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
He said Spurs goal.
Spurs goal.
Yeah. Well, that's 4. You need 2 more. 2 and 2.
Well,
That's the 13-year-old getting her second goal of the night, though. Just
Yeah.
in case y'all are keeping tabs at home.
yeah.
I think you can buy more right now.
And she held her run and made the run early. Like she was playing as a left winger and came all the way
Yes.
across.
Don't act like I don't do
Straight out
it.
of the Cannon Braggs playbook.
I don't get the ball though.
She scored.
Yeah.
I don't get the ball.
I know.
No.
On that run, I never get the ball.
Gotta go give Kelsey an update now that 13-year-old's not scoring.
You might need to open that door for Kelsey's dad. I don't know if it's unlocked or not.
Well, he knows to come over here.
Well, nobody's over there right
Oh,
now.
is he?
What? You know, you came around like you knew where you were. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's been there.
I'm gonna lock that door.
It wouldn't take, well, she thinks.
It's a private suite, man. I mean,
Private suite.
Dennis and I talked about that one game, that we're gonna start renting that out during the summer.
I think that's illegal.
it's really not.
If they pay cash, it's not illegal.
I mean, it's the same thing as like planning crime unless you get caught.
Yeah.
Like you knew what you were doing. Been there.
That'll make your teammates mad when you make them run in 100-degree weather and it's 4-0.
Yeah. Yeah, all the way
Oh, they're trying to
back.
build at the back.
Yeah.
They're recycling.
Collective loss. That's a disease.
Yeah. My God. Like, it's between him and
Mexican announcers when Mexico's not even playing. I can't.
That's a good ball.
That's a real good ball.
They should get on it.
Ah.
It's not over yet. What she moves like?
Mel.
Yep. And it's not even the blonde.
Nope, it's the
It's just the
movements.
movement.
Nope, oh, I saw it immediately
the
when she
quick,
did that.
explosive.
Yep.
The explosive dribbling and all
And there we
that.
go, ladies and gentlemen. That is it. Spurs win 4-0. Be back with us soon for the Spurs women versus Arkansas Legacy. Excuse me.